everybody. Today is Saturday the 15th of July, and I think we're about in the middle of winter, halfway through. This week I have got the Alexa, I think it's Alexa kit, I'm pretty sure it is, and I named her May. May was my grandmother's second name. And instead of spelling it M-A-Y, I spelt it M-A-E. Whew. I notice I'm dressed. I have been out today. That's what this is. No biscuit this week. Got show what was. I'll talk about what was on the end of this. Saturday. It's a Saturday markets. The third Saturday every month. I thought today, and I took one of my babies with, the first time I've actually taken a pram out here, and I know when I was having breakfast sitting down, it was because I haven't taken them out here in the pram, I was getting anxious, what's going to happen. I thought, silly, stop thinking about it and get up and do it. So I did, and I took little Lottie out in the pram, and we went to the markets. What did we buy at the markets? What did I buy at the market? Oh, here it is. I'll talk about this later. Sorry, little one. Excuse me. Look. $3. $3. It'll go in front of my fireplace where I've got my other little animals. I thought it was so cute. The markets here, they got nothing. They did have something, but they had this beautiful crystal vase that has the, what they call a glass frog in it, where it's like it sits in front and it's got holes where you put your flowers in and the flowers sit perfectly, but it was too big. I'm pretty sure it would have been too big for my place. I got nowhere that I could put it. The lady suggested maybe the dining room table. I said, I don't have one. And where my dining room actually is situated is just outside my bedroom door. And what's the sense of putting it there with playing a table when I don't use it? So it was a good price. It was $40. She said she'll knock it down. I said, no. I said, that is worth that money, $40. But it was just too big for me to have in my place. It's just for anywhere in my lounge. It was too high and too round. It was just too big. Now this is, I had an ice block. Well, it's actually an ice cream thingy, but we call them ice blocks. It's what a gay time. I'll put a little mist down. I know I usually talk about biscuits, what I have, or a bit of lolly. But I thought I was out, and I thought I'd nick into the servo and see what I can get. Now, a servo, for you non-Aussies, is a service station where we go and get our petrol. And they also have shops, they have drinks, they have lollies, they have hot food and cakes and whatever else, chips, the whole works. So I decided when I wanted to get a nice block. So I got a Golden Gay Time. Yay! I know when you have a nice block, you can't throw the stick away straight away. You've got to keep chewing it and get the whole lot off it. They actually were going to think about changing the name of Gay Time because of gay. I thought, I love the Gay Time. I was in there. I think, what could I got to have a gay time? I said, oh, I'd love to have a gay time. But, you know, these are beautiful. I'm sorry, but I ate it. I don't know. I ate it. Otherwise, it might have melted. It was beautiful and absolute. It cost $5.50 at the servo. Golden Gay Time. Australians are weird. If any Aussies watching, these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful Golden Gay Time. The one thing I love that they got rid of, like they always do, is triple treats. I'm not quite sure who actually made triple treats. It might have been streets, I don't know. But triple treat was, had marshmallow, then it was covered in ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and covered in chocolate. And I would buy one, make sure it's put in the freezer when I got it, and you always put in the freezer, make sure it's in there and it's hard. With the chocolate nice and solid, so when you get it out, you just peel the chocolate off and eat the chocolate bit by bit. But gay time, I love the gay time. Australia are weird when it comes to things, right? We had a cheese here in Australia called coon cheese. It was an Aussie cheese. The cheese was named after the guy who invented coon cheese. I think it's what you invented, created coon cheese. But they decided, no, we can't use coon because it's derogatory. And I think when it comes to these things, it's just, I've known Aboriginals, and I can say they had nothing wrong with saying coon cheese because that was named after the guy, as I said, who created coon cheese. And because and coon is like American, you've got a raccoon. You call that a coon, don't you? As shortening of a raccoon. But people will not buy the cheese that has been renamed to cheese. Who on earth would call a cheese cheese? We had biscuits. We had gollywog biscuits. They said, no, you can't have gollywog biscuits. No, you can't have gollywog. So they changed it to scallywag. They didn't last long. No one would buy them. What else? The other things they actually changed the name of because of the names. Gollywog doll. I think there was a show on TV many, many moons ago called the Black and White Minstrel Shows. They were white. I'm pretty sure they were white. They had the black face and they were entertainment. But today, if they did that, it would be very much frowned on to go walk around with a black face. Because of the black Americans, what does this world come to? People are out there having fun, changing names of things because people who are not even connected with it don't like it. They think that it's derogatory towards the gays, calling it gay time. It's not. I love gay time. I would like a gay time. Sorry, guys. As I said, the stick stays there. All the way home. I must have been out for about an hour. I went to the markets, walked around the markets, and then I went out another gate and I went to Aldi because I wanted to get some bananas. Before I went to Aldi, I went and had a pit stop at the toilets. I thought, pit stop. I went to Aldi. Now, that's when I got then I went to Aldi, I got some bananas. What else did I get? I just wanted bananas for a banana sanger. I love banana sangers. So I only got 2 bananas. Then I went and got this. What else did I? That's it. And I come home and I was out, I don't know, maybe 3/4 an hour walking around. I needed it. As you know, today is weigh-in day. Oh, I've got some wind. I sometimes get pains in the belly. Oh. Whew. I didn't suck on this too much. I think I've had enough chewing. It's all gone. You've got to make sure you get all the ice cream off. Load. Ice blocks. Oh, I get wind in my belly. Oh, excuse me. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh, weigh-in day. I got on the scales, sit there and look down. Okay, I didn't lose any this week. I thought, that's okay. I thought, what? I thought maybe because I woke up about 12:30, went to the loo, and I thought, I'm a bit munchy. So I got a mint slice. Mint slice is a biscuit. I'll show you another one. But at the moment, I can't eat a mint slice. Maybe I can get one, because I need to get one of me tummies. I don't know what caused that upset. Ooh. I'll be back in a minute. I'll bring it in my box container mint slice, and I'll show you that. And I will have one of my antacids. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Sorry it took a long. Probably not long to you, but it was. Oh, I get the wind in the tummy, the belly, up above your belly, up your waist, above the waist. I don't know where I got that for. So I have an antacid thing that helps, and I have a bit of this is mineral water. Waterford's, I think, it's natural sparkling mineral water. It is absolutely beautiful. It's almost 0 calories, but besides that, it is nice, really nice. Just a bit further, what am I doing? Sorry about this, because I moved this out of the road. Yeah, there. Oh, I haven't had that for a while. Maybe because the ice cream, I haven't had ice cream for a while. Now, I did get my mint slice. These are yummy biscuits. They're a chocolate covered biscuit. I won't eat it because I won't eat it. It's a biscuit, and this bit of hump here is actually mint. See? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful bickies. Arnott's biscuits are the best, even though they changed hands. I'm not quite sure who owns them now. Are they still an Aussie biscuit? I have no idea. They changed the shape of biscuits. I know with the ginger nuts I showed you last week, I think it was. They seem smaller. They've taken out, they've just discontinued biscuit lines for whatever reason. And I think I know what the reason is. Tim Tams. Tim Tams. Tim Tams have got so many varieties. It is darn ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Why they have so many, I have no idea. And that's why they cut out other biscuits to make room for these Tim Tams. I've tried Tim Tams. I don't like Tim Tams. I will show you another week what biscuit I do like. It's all not quite similar to that, but it's a lot nicer than Tim Tams. But Tim Tams did bring out a new one, coconut cream. I thought, oh, I love coconut. I thought, I'll get one, get a packet. I got a packet and I thought, no, I don't want that. So that's the mint slice. That's mint. You know what mint is. But they are yummy. I only buy these when they're on special. They're usually about $4.50 a packet. I think you get about maybe 15 biscuits in a packet. One biscuit I think is about 62 calories. I'm not quite sure what these are because I can't see. I can, but it's so small. I'll see if I can see it. It's probably got a couple of hundred. Because I've got a magnifying glass thing on my phone. And it's really good for things I can't read. So I'll actually put that on and it actually sees the calories. And that is good. That magnifying glass on my phone is good when I'm going shopping and I want to see something. I want to know what, especially what the calories are. When I went to Aldi here, I thought, will I get some chocolate? So I had to look around and I had to get my phone out to read the chocolate. Exciting news too coming up. Da-da-da-da-da! Exciting news. Who will I take? We are going on a spring holiday. I'm going away for a few days. I know the other week I was talking about it, then I thought, I thought Archie. I know some people do leave their budget alone for overnight and that, but Archie's used to having someone around. But when I was at my counsellor on Monday, and she said it'd be a good idea, and I thought Archie. So I went on to my budgie group on Facebook and inquired about, said, is anyone you can get to look after it? I said, I don't know anyone around here. I actually emailed the motel to see if they'll allow birds. They never got back. So I thought, what I'll do, I went on the Facebook into one of the local communities here in Grafton, and I asked if there's a budgie sitter around because I want to go away for a few nights. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's coming out now. And one lady said, she'll do it. So, oh, great. So she contacted me and been chatting and everything about it. But first of all, I had to ask her if she swore. And she said no. I said, thank God, because I don't want Archie coming home swearing like a sailor. I don't want that. Shit and bugger, bum, all that is okay. It's only the other two words I don't want him to pick up. And I've got to watch, I've said it before, I have got to watch what I watch on, what show I watch in case they're swearing. As soon as I hear the F word, that's it. Speaking of which, I think people, bring this a bit closer, I think people use that word so much that they actually have forgotten what the word actually means. Really, they have forgotten what it means. I think that's what goes on in this crazy world. I put up on Facebook the other day, want to know if there are any Reborn groups in Grafton. And some said, no, we should like to have a meet. I thought we have a meet up and group and everything, you know. And one guy, he said they're as creepy as F. I said, so you think they're as creepy as sex? Because that's what F is. That's what it is. And he thought, what? He didn't know what I was saying. He said they're as creepy as F, which is creepy as sex. And it's crazy how they don't realise what they're actually saying. So these people think sex is creepy. They're crazy. We actually did get attacked on, it probably was kind of attack. Put on there all talking about our reborns. One girl, one woman, she takes hers out, she takes her granddaughter with her, and she's got a 3 months Joseph or something. She takes him shopping, and the people are amazed. You know, she gets stopped and the comments and everything. But on this one, this person, is a woman, said, if I see you buying formula, tins of formula, you better watch out, I'm coming after you. I said, please do not judge us because what others do. In the end, I reported that comment. It was uncalled for. It's ridiculous. We're just people who collect reborns. Yeah, there are people out there, they do the thing about the formula and all that, but not everybody who has a reborn does that. And she was judging everybody who has a reborn must go out and buy formula for the reborns. Some people are absolutely don't think, well, what's going on? But getting back, I said, holiday, spring holiday. I had to work out what month it was I was going. And it's spring. So I booked when this girl, I got all out of contact. when this girl messaged me, I told her I'm heading up on the Tweed. I grew up on the Tweed. I'm going to visit Kingscliff. She said, really? She said she lived at Kingscliff. I told her where we lived. She lived just around the corner from us. And her and her ex, they owned a restaurant in Kingscliff. So she knew Kingscliff. She hasn't been back for a long time. I said, I've been back 2.5 since I've been back. So I ran around. I had to ring the car hire place to find out what their bond was. Because when you hire a car, you've got to put a bond on it. They hold it off your card until you bring the car back all safe and sound. Then you get it back. So I rang him up and he said it was only $200. I said, $200? Because that's the one thing I was worried about, the bond for the car hire. Because it said on the website between $200 and $1,500. I thought, my goodness, I had to find that out first before I go any further, because $1,500 is a lot of money. Yeah. But I thought, that is great. My accommodation's paid, so that's why I've got insurance for the car, which is up to $10,000, which is only cost me $97 for the days I'm going away. I don't want to say at the moment where I'm going. Yeah, I mentioned Kingscliff. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But I will be doing videos of where I'm going like I've done before. I definitely want to do one of King. There's something I'm going to do. I thought about it yesterday. And what I'm going to do, the only thing I miss about Kingy is the beach. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find myself a really nice bottle, a jar or bottle or something. And I'm going to go on the Kingy beach. I'm going to get some nice clean sand and I'm going to bring that home. So I'm going to have this bottle of Kingy sand on my mantelpiece. So it's like Kingscliff is there wherever I go. I know I've done a video on the south side of Pudgeon Creek. That was, I think they did that 2.5 years ago, 2021 I did that. If you want to have a look at that, that's down in my playlist. This time I might go actually on the beach. Hopefully it's a beautiful sunny day. It's a good time of year to go when I'm going. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. When I was talking to the lady who's going to look after Archie for me, trying to find someone to look after, I was getting upset because I'm going to be leaving Archie behind. I've had him a bit over 2 years, and the only time I've left him when I've gone shopping. And to leave him for this long, it's like, it is hard. I was actually experienced the, I don't know, separation anxiety, what you call it. I know Archie is only a budgie, but I've had him just over 2 years, and the noise, he's always here, he's got a noise, it's beautiful. I know when I go away, I won't have that noise. I'm going to have to video him or something, record his voices so I can hear it, or what I'll do on YouTube, I'll just play some bird song. I don't know, because it's not hearing Archie around saying what you're doing and oh shit or oh sugar or whatever. It's going to be hard, you know. But I'm looking forward to going away. It's a few months yet, so I'm excited. You think, oh great, I'm going away. I want to start packing already. Well, I'm only going for a few days, so I won't need many clothes. So I'll probably take one of my small, won't take a big one, my small one. And yeah, I'm going away for a few days. Be good. I know Michelle, my cousin, she said it's good to get away. It's been, I said, 2.5 years since I've been away. It is the money thing that is actually the hold up, is really that I've been putting money away and everything. I've actually, I put money excuse me, I'm putting money away each fortnight I've got a couple of savings accounts, so I put money over there. There's one there that I don't touch, which will actually go, because it's being away, I won't spend, because the biggest expense is the car and the motel. That is the biggest expense. And otherwise, I won't spend a lot. I'll take my own breakfast stuff. Usually when I go on holidays, I have my main meal at lunch. I'll have lunch out somewhere, wherever. And then I'll actually have sandwich for tea or something, because at the time it's going to be a cooler month. And it won't be as cold, so I'll probably have some tea, or I'll grab a bottle of drink. When I get up where I'm going, I'll actually do a bit of shop. I've got to work out how many babies I'm taking. I don't know. I've got to work out, because I've got the pram. I'll take the pram. I know other reborn mums, when they go out, they actually have a car seat, because you got your own car. I am hiring a car, and I'm looking forward to getting behind the wheel. So this has been good, because actually, now I know the bond is only $200. I might be able, down a few months after that, early next year or whatever, I might be able to hire a car again for a weekend, where I can go for a drive around the local area, because there's so many little towns and everything. My family lived around this area. My grandfather's uncle and a cousin of his were situated in this area somewhere, and we don't know where they left, where they went, we don't know. Like, we've got the Nipperesses, we've got the Blanche, we have got the Partridges, we have got Davis, all the O'Neills, Tucks. Actually, I keep watching the deaths on the, they had them up on Facebook, and there was one there, a Blanche had passed away, and I'm pretty sure that she was related. And when I was at Michelle's counsellor on Wednesday, I was telling her about that, and I said how this Wendy Blanche passed away. She said, yes, she knew her. Everybody knew her, and she said she didn't realise that she had breast cancer. That's how she passed away. So, yeah, I haven't met anyone. Sometimes you see him up on there. There's also got Wilsons. Who else have I got in my family? Des, Nipperess. The first Nipperess who come to Australia, you come to Australia as a convict. And yeah, his wife had died. He had, I think, 3 kids. His wife had just given birth or something. I don't know if the baby died first or the mother died. Well, they both passed away, and he had his 3 kids to look after. So he went and stole a sheep. And he got caught, and he was sent to Australia as a convict to serve. He actually became a free man, because he actually remarried again, and he brought his children out from England, which I thought was amazing. Nothing, somehow kept in contact. That maybe the kids were left with another family member. I don't know. But I come down from his second wife, of Bridget Hall. I come down from his second wife. So I remember I was at a reunion of the Nipperess family years ago up at McLean, which is maybe about 15, maybe 20 minutes drive. I'm not quite sure now. And I was the only one there from his second marriage. And no one realised, no one realised that William had married a second time. And William actually killed himself, because his son-in-law knew he was, found out that he was a convict. They didn't know at this stage he was a free citizen, but when he found out his father-in-law was a convict, and he was blackmailing his father-in-law that if he didn't give him some money, he was actually going to tell everybody that he was a convict. So instead of giving him money, he did not want the stigma on living on in him of being a convict, so he killed himself. And I think he's down in Wangaratta, somewhere way down south somewhere. And that is sad. Maybe he also didn't want the stigma of him being a convict and his daughter being the son of a convict. Sorry, the daughter being the son of the convict, yeah. The daughter being the daughter of a convict. Because back then, being a convict was probably bad, you know, they did something wrong. But he only stole a sheep. That's all he stole. Back then, it was a lot. I had another ancestor, he actually stole an umbrella. And he was sent to a convict. Back then, just standing a loaf of bread. Just for little things, you know. Yet today, things happen, they get a slap on the wrist. If you stole an umbrella with someone, you know, it's like, don't worry about it. Back then, it was a big thing. I would have hated to have been living back there because it was just so, no one had money, poor, just having feeding yourself, or if you've got kids, looking after the kids, finding living, and just everything, especially if you were a convict. But I'm glad he did die a free man. But now Australia, when you're a convict, you realise you are a true Aussie. As I said, I am a direct descendant of William. The other one, I'm not a complete direct descendant of. It's through marriage. Because William Niporez, I can't remember how it goes. Yeah, William Niporez, I cannot remember how the lineage goes, because his son, one of his sons married a dare, and she was born on the ship over from England. She was put on the ship from England to Australia because this person had got her pregnant and he didn't want her around. This is what I've been told. I won't say who the person was. And because we've got no proof really, unless we do a blood test. I've actually been thinking of doing one of those DNA tests and see what happens. Be interesting. I know the royal family put a DNA test out there. There may be a connection. As the day I said, we have got another, I was going to do some videoing outside, but I couldn't find anywhere out of the sun, really. And maybe as I get used to taking my babies out, I actually did form on Facebook a Reborn group for Grafton only. And I had to put Australia on it because there's actually 2 towns in America by the name of Grafton. You search, and as far as I know, there's 2. So if there's anybody else, so there's anybody out there who knows someone who lives in the town called Grafton in America. I'm not quite sure what state they're in or where they are. And yeah, because sometimes you put in Grafton in Google and it comes up with other states. That's why you've got to put New South Wales, Australia, otherwise it finds out somewhere else. This one, as I said, this is, I'm pretty sure she's the Alexa kid, I think. I think she's by Margaret Marsh, but I'm pretty sure, I can't remember now. Oh, excuse me, Archie. This one is a Baldy. She's absolutely beautiful. See? Look at her head. Absolutely beautiful. For some reason, this camera doesn't actually give the true, maybe it's a camera app. I think it's a camera in the camera thing. She looked very pale. When I look at the camera there, it's like she's really pale. It's like she's almost got no paint. but she's not. She's absolutely beautiful. She's got rosy cheeks. And I'm have to look around for a better phone app. If anybody else out there got an Android, I prefer Android. Speaking of which, iPhones. Do you know what the I stands for an iPhone? Do you know what the I stands for? Oh, bugger. She's asleep. She's got such beautiful eyelashes. There we are. Got it on you. Do you know what the I stand for? When I heard it, I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. Imagine carrying around a phone called the internet phone. That's what the I stands for, internet phone. How ridiculous. I just thought it was just iPhone, just what they named it. But then the I stands for internet. I've got an internet phone, but it's not an iPhone. Did anybody else know that? I heard it on one of those short things they have. I don't know if YouTube, Facebook, I don't know where it was. And this guy asked him questions, and they said, do you know what the I in iPhones is? They said, no. He said, internet phone. And I thought, oh my God, how ridiculous. You're carrying around an internet phone. Well, so am I, but I don't call it an internet phone. Crazy. That's Apple for you. I've never had an Apple phone. I've always had Android, maybe because back then I don't think Apple was around, were they? I'm going back to when I was working up in aged care up in Kingscliff. I needed a phone because if they needed me to work, they could ring me. That's why I got the phone. The only reason. Isn't she? She's got beautiful lashes. I think she's... Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. So what else are we going today? Tummy's good now. The wind is gone. I really blew it out. I burped it out. I don't know. I think it might have been the ice cream and that. I don't know what it was. I haven't, as I said, I haven't had ice cream for a long time. And I don't buy it because there's no room in the freezer really. But now I'm losing weight. Ice cream's good. You can have ice cream. That's why I just buy that. Brother Crikeys. Oh, finish me drink off. See me Christmas mug? It says, it's not a Christmas mug. It's a Mickey Mouse mug. Even this is shown a different colour. It's red and white. It's a Mickey Mouse. For some reason, I thought it was a Christmas mug. Maybe because it's red and white. It's a Mickey Mouse. See, what you doing? Oh, my shakes. Oh. Hey, baby. Yeah. I'm in here chatting to everybody. What are you doing? As always, he's just outside. I think I told you, actually it's 3 weeks since our power went up, and I've actually changed providers. Now, which is good, and it takes Monday, our meter will get red, and I'll change over to the new one. I'm actually also really starting to cut back on using power, because with Archie, when I go out of a day and that, I usually leave in the lounge room with the light going. But now I thought, nah, power's going up a lot. So what I do, I put him just outside my bedroom here, like I always do, and leave the curtains open a little bit so I can turn the light out in the lounge room off. So that's saving power. At night time, when I go and have a shower, I used to leave the light just outside my room on for when I come out. I've got the lights there where I'm going. I don't do that anymore. I have my phone, and I use the torch on that to get back to the room, because I got to see where I'm going. It's pitch black here. I'm at night time trying to find. What you doing? Walking out of the bathroom and the laundry until I turn the corner. You got to be careful. I did it once without my phone, and I didn't know where I was. I ran into the lounge because I should leave the curtain over the sink open until I go to bed. That way it got light coming in from them. Save power everywhere. I know when I read my meter yesterday, yes, I had used less power. So from Monday, the meter will get read on Monday, and I'll be over to the new one, where I will be getting a monthly bill. I don't know why they do a monthly bill, because it's a lot more. They've got to get a bill they've got to set the bill up they do it every 28 days. And because I was a bit worried about how they're going to do it to actually read the meter, because Essential Energy is the ones who actually provide the power to our homes, and they are the ones who are in charge of, in my area, of going around and reading the meters every 3 months. So that means with Glowbird, who I am going over to, that wouldn't get read. And what someone said on the forum I'm in, they actually do a guessing thing. I thought, I don't like that idea. I don't like them guessing and then it'll be wrong. So one guy on this forum said what he does, he takes a photo of his meter every week and he uploads it, which is good, because I'll probably be doing that. I don't know, I've got a bit of sore in my ear. I don't know. What do you reckon, little one? Everything's good. I'm doing good. I'm feeling amazing. And excited to go on a trip. Excited to get behind the wheel of a car again. I know for hiring cars, 69 is the limit, so I've got another 3 years, so yeah. Maybe if I want some money between now and then, I might extend the holiday, but I don't think it was. When I asked the girl who's looking after Archie, when I asked her what does she want to look after him, she said, I couldn't ask for anything. It's a budgie. He's going to her home, which means he's going to have to get into his little cage. I might get him used, I don't know if I should get him used to it. I might find out if I should get him used to the little cage before he goes. And I've got to get a seed catcher to put around it, otherwise it'll be a mess, because I don't have one. He's in the big cage, does not need a big, does not need a, what do you call it, a seed catcher, because of the feeder I've got. The feeder I've got, he's actually got to go into it to get the seed. So there's no seed all over the floor or anywhere. The only thing that goes on the floor and that is his feathers when he molts. And I usually like to have my bedroom door closed when he's there. Of course, I'll be feathered. But I vacuumed it the other week when I had my inspection. But I've got no feathers, everything's looked good, yeah. So what else is going on? We're all going on a spring holiday, doing things we always wanted to. I had to remember that instead of being 3 hours drive up, it's only 2 hours. Or 2 and a bit-ish, it depends. I know I've got where I picked the car up at 12. I'm thinking I might change it to 11. That way it's not rushing, because I can walk down, pick the car up, come back, load up. I've got to, when it gets close to work out when Archie will be going to his home. But that's plenty of time for that. Kingy. I've got to find a nice bottle. When I'm going shopping one day. I'm taking one of my babies with me. Don't know which one. For the first time, taking them out. Second time really, and take out. I might find a nice little bottle where I can put some sand in. I know I didn't look on site, but I didn't want just. I want a nice bottle, a jar or something that's special to put some sand in from Kingy. You're not supposed to take sand from the beach. But I'm going to. I need to have some sand. Saying it's Kingscliff sand. Yeah. Do a photo on the beach. I used to think, because Kingscliff Beach is like a big arc. It goes around. It goes like that. For me, I used to think it looked like the bottom of Australia. You've got the bottom of Australia, the Great Australian Bight. Then you've got an island off it, and there's an island off the coast, just north of Kingscliff, Cook's Island. And for me, okay, that's Tasmania. This is the Great Australian Bight, and it's just amazing. Although I think Kangaroo Island is not as close as, I don't know, I didn't go to Kangaroo Island when I was over there. I've been there. I've been to the Great Australian Bight. That was amazing. There were times when I should have done all that travelling and spent all my money in travelling, and now I'm thinking I'm glad I did, because I've got some memories of South Australia where I went there and how emotional being at the bottom of Australia was amazing. But when I went to Tasmania, when I paddled, when I say paddle, people think you're in the paddle boat. No, I walked in the water. I walked in Bass Strait, and that was emotional. Just being, I never thought I'll actually get. I didn't. It's, you know, I didn't think never thought of travelling or anything when I was younger. Maybe. I think I've only been to Sydney or Brisbane or Sunshine Coast, but to go to another state, I bet Queensland is another state, yeah. But to go to like South Australia, down the bottom there, go to Tasmania. Tasmania is actually, they've got remnants of convicts down there, and I didn't get to go to Port Arthur Phillip, which is a big place, settlement, big area. But going down and paddling in Bass Strait was amazing. I know it's only water, but it's Bass Strait. It's the stretch of water between mainland Australia and Tasmania. And I didn't realise how far away Tassie was from Australia. It felt like you were so very far away. It's 200, I think it's about 240 kilometres, which is a long way. And look at the map. You don't think it's very far away, do you? It's only like a bit like this. But it was amazing. Tassie, South Australia. I didn't get to Western Australia. Would have been nice. I was hoping to get to up north, but no, you don't realise. Even if people went to Darwin, oh, let's take a trip to Alice Springs. Alice Springs is a lot further from Darwin than people think it is. Of course, Alice Springs is, I think it's where, Uluru is. Uluru is this big red rock in the middle of nowhere. And as the sun sets and sun rises, it changes its colour. People used to walk it and up it, and then people used to die doing it, because it's not a very good climb. It's a high climb, and I think they closed it off, which is good, because it is Aboriginal. Uluru is the Aboriginal word for Ayers Rock. I think you can get called anything, but you know. And I don't think I've ever wanted to actually go to Ayers Rock. It's not one, it would have been nice, but it's not one thing. But I'm glad I went to where I went, like going to South Australia. I think the one big thing was when I went to Tasmania, when I got to, I can't remember where I landed. Where the plane landed. But when I got there, my luggage didn't arrive with me. So I only had the clothes I had on. But lucky I put my medication in my onboard luggage, because without my medication I need that. So lucky I actually had booked a motel in Launceston. That's where I was. Lucky I had booked a motel to stay overnight there, because we were late getting in. We were stuck at Sydney for a while because of the rain. There was rain and storm and that, so we couldn't leave. I think it must be 11 o'clock or something before we got into Launceston in Tasmania. And it was late, that's what I mean. And I had no luggage. So, lucky, what was it? I think it was, when did I go to, I think October. That's what, it was October when I went to Tassie was, I'm getting confused. Tassie was about, I think it was about February I went to Tassie. And it was nice, you know. It was, and I remember the next morning I got up, it was raining. And I only had my thongs on my feet, and I didn't have a big jumper. So when it's raining, I don't like wearing thongs because you could slip. So all I had was a short sleeve little jumper I had, had to walk around, look for a Best and Less to get some undies. Then by the time I wore the undies 2 days, you know, what the hell, it happens. Then I had to go and find breakfast. It was raining. It was funny because everyone in Launceston this day was raining. They were all rugged up. And here was I. My winter gear, cold gear, is just the same one I'm wearing, and I just shove a jumper on. Although I did take a bigger jumper with me, but it was packed in my luggage, which didn't arrive with me. But I had a short sleeve. I got something, got breakfast, nice hot cup of tea, walking around bare feet, and everybody else was rugged up. It would have been good to film, but it was raining. But it was nice to see. I had to find out what, as I said, Best and Less was, so I had to find out what they were and got me undies. And yeah, it's funny, but I didn't change them. Then I had to ring. I rang the airport to find out how it's going, my luggage in yet. They said, "You're lucky, it has just arrived." I said, "Great." So I had to go and get my luggage, because where I was staying was about an hour, I think, maybe an hour and a half from the airport. And if I didn't book a motel where I was staying overnight, I don't know what I would have done to, I would have had no luggage. I couldn't have left because my luggage is still there. I don't know what I would have done, you know. Maybe there'd be I don't know. Maybe the airport could have helped something. Stayed in the hotel overnight. I don't know. Lucky I did book a motel. I did the same thing when I left. I booked a motel at, I think it was the same motel, I don't know, in Launceston, so that way I didn't have to get up so early the next day to actually get to the airport. But I did enjoy that, the travelling. I got to know, especially Sydney Airport, I got to know where there's beautiful banana cake in there. That's what I like about travelling, going around and buying something different that you wouldn't buy when you're at home. And I did enjoy the holidays. I've got the memories, I've got the videos on here that when I went. And it's good, because usually some people, they go on holiday and they may take photos, and all this. But especially long ago, people went on holidays. There was no video camera. Oh, there was a video camera, but not as good as today. What is happening? I'm starting a little bit nippy here, so I'll be changing back into my nightie. It's probably after 12 o'clock now, which is, I'm not hungry because I had that ice cream. That was yummy. I got a banana sandwich for lunch today. Oh, I've got bananas. Well, I get bananas and I got chocolates. I'll see how we go. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hang around for in future. Of course, when I go on my holidays, I'll be doing different videos when I go up there. I won't be up there for as many days, so I won't be doing a lot of videos. But that's okay. Just different ones I haven't done before. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just hope it doesn't rain and get a flood and get flooded out. Get flooded in. What do you reckon? Isn't she gorgeous? So this is, I'm pretty sure she's the Alexa kit. I'll have to look at my notes. The Alexa kit by, I think she was Margaret Marsh. I'm not quite sure. But she's got such beautiful eyelashes. She looks so peaceful. This video is not very good. It doesn't show the true colouring. So as I asked earlier, if you've got an Android, what camera app do you use? Because I'm going to have to look around because she looks very pale in the camera. I notice that when I do the shorts as well, they don't look the proper colour. So unless it's just because I'm seeing it this way. I don't know, but it is. I'm going to have to look around for a better app. So everybody, we will see you in the next video. This we want to go on back to bed until we do she'll be in my next video where I'll be changing her. Wow, by this time I'll have a few done, then I'm going to have to change them. Do some more washing. No, it's a bit late to do washing. I usually like to do washing earlier. I did a load of washing yesterday, washed the baby's clothes and tuck on the line. This time I never washed them. I've been a bad mum. So we will go, she's all wrapped up. Oh yeah, this is one of Margaret's. Because she's got a bracelet. I know, she's got a bracelet. Margaret always has a bracelet with. I think that's a good idea. Especially if, you know, the Reborn is going to be a girl. If the artist just get a little bracelet for them. It's so cute. So that's how I know it's one of Margaret's ones. So we will see you in our next video. Wherever you are in this beautiful world, I hope you're enjoying the beautiful. I know in America, you're coming into, let me see. You're coming into summer soon, aren't you? Not quite sure when your summer starts, but you're coming out of that. Or your spring or spring break or whatever. In Australia, we don't call them spring break, summer break. We just call them the holidays, school holidays. I think school holidays are on at the moment here in New South Wales. All the states, they kind of sometimes they overlap with the school holidays. So, there. So we will see you for our next chat next week and look forward to seeing the changing one for this one. So everybody have a beautiful day in this beautiful world of ours. Enjoy your babies, you know, because they are amazing. And I want to thank all anti-artists out there who are watching my videos. Thank you so much for the time and effort you put into making your creations. I don't have one of yours, but I still want to thank you for it. You create this beautiful, amazing work of art. And to all those creators who actually create the kit itself, such amazing work. There are so many kits out there and they're all different. It is crazy. And also to the ones who supply the paints and everything the artists need to create this. you people are amazing. For us to have these amazing work of arts, which they are, I want to thank you all so very much. I don't know if anyone else thanks you, but you do. You supply us with this amazing joy. And people who see them, like I went out today and met a couple of older ladies, and one thought it was the real one and they thought it was amazing. My first reaction, not from my counsellor, but still, thank you so much for everything. We love our babies, and if I didn't have my babies, I wouldn't be doing a YouTube channel, and I don't know what I would be doing. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs. You know, it's just, I wouldn't have the memories of the video I've created to share with you, like my whole day videos and all that. That is amazing. You know, it's so amazing. So videos are great to keep, especially on YouTube. So people, see you in my next chat next Saturday, and next changing video will be this little one. So everybody, bye. You want to say bye-bye? Bye.